Hello, everyone. Nice meeting you. My name is KW. I'm a co-founder and chief business officer of RLWRLD. RLWRLD is a robotics foundation model company focused on five-finger dexterous hand manipulation on a humanoid embodiment. So we are solving hardest industry dexterity problems with real-world industry data. I think most people in this room may assume the physical AI will be just one in the US market. But we actually have some different idea. We strongly believe the first industry and the category just maybe defining leader will be built in the East Asia. And we strongly believe East Asia has a very different just characteristics if we just compare with like the US market. The first, global just physical AI talent and the world-class talent you can find in East Asia. And then all the hardware and the sensor ecosystem exists there. And the most important stuff is you can just find the demand there. Because like East Asia, especially Japan and Korea, they are aging very fast. And then they are not giving birth. So many industry players, they are ready to just adopt humanoid in the real world, maybe just jobs. So that we are just capitalizing on that trend, and they're just building some differentiating strategy. And the market is huge. You can still, as of today, you can just find even maybe 25 to 50% of the industrial tasks are done by human, and mostly because that requires maybe human-level dexterity. And this is like a very simple. Oh, OK. So we are currently just working on some manipulation areas. And then you can just find out that maybe handling some random-shaped object. And then also deformable object. Yeah, that is like something that you definitely need some dexterity, right? And then so we are actually just working now together with like many different just industry players in Japan and Korea. And then we have some three different just secret source. The first is like data. And then you can see many the humanoid players and the robotics foundation model players. Now they are just focusing on synthetic data or the teleoperation data. But we have some differentiated data pipelines starting from human data. So we are partnering with many Japanese and then Korean conglomerates, and then getting access to their real-world use cases, and then capturing real high-skilled labor's demonstration data. So that is like the first data pipeline. And then we target those data into like maybe teleoperation and the robot data. And then also just to create synthetic data based on the video model-based neural trajectory technology. And second, it's like the model architecture. We are quite an interesting company structure. So we are partnered with like 5 most prominent university professors in East Asia in different fields regarding in the physical AI spaces. So foundation model, and then sensor, and then hardware, and the motor controls, right? We are just gathering those kind of best talent outside of our company, together with like 50 in-house top scientists and engineers. And we are building quite a differentiating model architecture specialized in five-finger dexterity. And then most importantly, we are already just working with many different paid commercial partnerships with large enterprises mostly in East Asia. So BMW in the automotive industries, and then KDDI, Honda, and Fuji, and then also ANA from Japan, and the Lotte CJ from the Korean South Korean market. So we are targeting manufacturing, services, and the logistics, and working together with many companies who are really just serious about adopting humanoid in their real-world spaces. So last year, we raised $41 million as a seed round. And then last December, we won the first place at the Nebius Robotics and then Physical AI Award in the foundation model area among the 250 global startups. And then if you have any just a strong interest in adopting humanoid in your real-world spaces, and then discuss about how a video model and the world model is like being adopted in these robotics foundation model areas. And we would like to discuss about the real just the industry use cases. Then we are here, and then let's discuss for the next few days. Thank you very much.